Orders are as follows.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Good morning, cadets, and welcome back to our Illinois playthrough, where we saw another cutscene.
And Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
That's the cop from the newspaper.
No, maybe. Right, so we had a cutscene of the crime that happened, and also we had a short cutscene with Phelps going to the club 111, was it?
You look at this
Oh, sorry,
clown.
this is the car. Whoops. Wait, is Rusty in? No. Whoops. Almost left without him. So yeah, we had the short cutscene with Phelps at the club, watching Elsa, was it, I believe?
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Wait, no, hold up. Wasn't it? No, the groundskeeper pointed at the pervert. I forgot his name. I don't think he ever pointed at the husband, at Hugo. The neighbor pointed at Hugo when he was burning the shoes. That's how I'm remembering it, right? Or did I miss something? Okay, let's see, pawnbroker.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? I gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Oh, he tried. So are these both the rings?
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay. So does this one will have the same, or
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
okay? So that's just the quality, but not the place.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Forgettable faces, you say? Very common. That doesn't help. Okay, are we done here then? Really are. Okay. Right, I need to turn and see how I can do that. There's a lot of cars incoming. Well, I already scratched my car right at the start, so I'm not gonna have 0.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna
Indeed.
have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
What a shot,
Let's hope he does that, though. 'Cause that's huge. If it's the same killer. Right.
You need to
straight
turn
ahead.
left at the next junction.
Well, why left? Not straight. See how? Ah, okay, now I see, because this goes over. Whoops. Right, let's see if I can somehow cut through here. Yes, I know. They're not exactly a good route that I picked, but hey, managed. Yeah, that one was going over the bridge.
You boys ready? Follow me.
Oh, again,
We should
following
keep
the
this
car.
development with the rings under our hat until we speak to the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. You got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
And also, I would argue that we only have this info and not much else, like to properly link. Jesus H. Christ.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
All right.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shunting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Whoa, what do you mean on top? In what way?
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, After midnight would be my guess.
After midnight, okay. Check the... This for the body. Oh, no. This is for blood stain.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Okay. Anything else here behind? No, okay, the music stops. Okay. Follow me, Carruthers. Can we not investigate? What was that? Leap, Phelps. Damn. Okay, let's start with the hands. Okay. No jewelry. On the left. Let's see on the right. Yeah.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
At least this one was cleanly taken off.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
So between midnight and 2 a.m. So these ones.
Good morning, ladies.
Another bar.
I got this gadget whiz guy putting recording
This
devices.
is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
2 large suitcase, small suitcase, bedroll, pillow, plain bed sheet, 3 photo frames, okay, hairbrush, bowling pin, statuette, makeup, clothes. No, come on, Phelps. Why aren't you letting me? There we go. Weird. We have another bar.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Okay, and then the purse. Handbag. What do we have here? Keystone.
You go over to
Film
the lot
Company.
and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Oh, alright. Yeah, it's only 1941. October was the 31st.
Nice day, gentlemen.
Bridgeport. Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You have taken too much liquor and you both know what that makes you become. But I'm not writing to harass and accuse. I'm writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what she's doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it's harder for me to watch than you can imagine.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Oh, it's only half of it. But only God Almighty above us has the right to judge. And so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with a sanitarium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. You only need to check yourself in. It will not. And then the letter stops there. Alright. Alright, I guess that's all the clues.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
I guess that's not a clue. We have the usual guys taking pictures. I suppose this is from the police.
If you want a full report, you have to let me work.
Yeah, okay. I was just checking to see. Yes, we're talking with the guy. You're the...
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide. John Ferdinand Jameson. We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
not against the law.
Just-
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Bro.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Lipstick is that or what is it?
Classic Carmine.
Also, I see his name John Ferdinand Jameson. Is this actually like a Easter egg for JJJ from Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson? Because and he says like, "Oh, I prefer Ferdinand." It's a bit unrelated for this game, just observation because usually I remember in the animated series and also in the movies was Jameson or Jonah, never John or something like that. So I think maybe, I don't know, just a side clue. But
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty,
Bro.
stop. Don't hit him.
No, hit him hard, very very hard, dude. So in that way the guy meant he saw Ferdinand here, that he was on top of the body. Ah, god damn it, guys.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
I mean, I think it's telling the truth. What do I have in terms of evidence? Pawned rings, missing ring, vagrancy, time of death, handbag. Unless he's withholding information and he's really not showing it, I think he's telling the truth.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
Okay.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Okay. Not telling the truth. And then again, I don't have... Right, I don't have anything. Time of death. After midnight, the other worker said like around 7:30 in the morning. So I don't have anything in evidence to accuse him, so this is a doubt.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Yes, do it. Harder.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Jesus Christ. Ferdinand. Jesus H. Christ. I think you got off easy with that one. I would not stop beating you, to be honest. Alright, let's see. We're using the phone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess it's the liquor store. Rusty's gonna love that place, that's for sure. Right? Unless... Let's see what Rusty says.
I'm at a loss.
I say we try the liquor store next. I could get a short dog for the car.
Of course. I mean, it's out of the bar or the store, so both works for him. Let's see, what's the way I get out? Into here, was it?
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
I mean, yeah, this kind of stuff can push people to hardcore stuff. So anyway, that was kind of random. Not sure if it's related to the case in any way, shape, or form.
Take the next left.
Okay, I'll trusting you, Rusty, on this one. Then it's gonna be a right and another left.
Up ahead, you make a right.
Right.
Take the next left.
You don't need to turn here.
Okay, almost hit that car. So I guess they're straight ahead and at some point left.
Straight through the next intersection.
And we also found another landmark in the meantime. Cool.
Keep on straight.
I think I hit that car a bit. It should be a right soon. By the looks of it. Not a right, a left. Sorry. Then a right.
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Alright, then I suppose another right. It should be a straight from there. This is not close to the railroad.
Keep on going.
Like, seriously. This is ways out. Right, I guess. Ow!
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
I was watching the map on that one. Yep, that was bad. Oh well, that's certainly not gonna be like $10 on the damage report. Whoops.
Keep on going through here.
No, seriously, where is this store? This is really not freaking close. That was quite a drive. Holy.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Okay, ex-husband. Alright.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
Of course, Rusty.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
Whoa. This is a makeshift.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Yeah. Bowling pin. Okay.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Okay. Thank you for that, Rusty. What about this one?
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
I see. But yeah. Oh, who's that? Mother? Sister? I guess no information on that.
She wasn't always such a loner.
It's like actually co-workers then. The book important?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Oh, that's good.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Okay. Oh, that's all? Right. Expecting a bit more. So she was just living here how she could. Not exactly a proper home. Okay, I guess we're talking with him.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
What do I have in terms of evidence now? Still the one. Yep, nothing for the lie. But he's not lying. I think he's telling the truth.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy.
Okay.
She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Right. And what was the relationship?
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
I think he's telling the truth. Like, he is a bit... I think he is moving, but again... Could put it in like shock. He's definitely not lying, so unless he's withholding information... No, I think he's telling the truth.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Uh-huh, so that, I suppose that would be the letter that when he got to the upper half.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Okay, not personally. You're blinking quite often and then you're looking downwards. Ooh. What was the book? Of the McCaffrey. He could be lying, but... Could it be the book? Let's see what we say if you're accused of lie.
You sure you don't know McCaffrey? The book was in your room.
I would have thought it was pretty obvious the book was among Evelyn's things. You think you have some way to link me to McCaffrey?
Ah. No, I don't think so. Nope.
Looks like I made a mistake.
At least a doubt then. There's no way, I don't have any evidence to link him to McCaffrey.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
All right.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks.
Okay, that's...
Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
That's commendable of him. Right. So, yeah, I don't think he did it.
Help me out.
I say we check out Mensch's place. By the smell, this broad spent a good chunk of time hopping bars.
Alright, Rusty, if you say the bar it is. I mean, you would love that, right? You could sit down, get a drink while I look around the bar, right? Any conversation, Rusty? Nothing? Okay, so it's gonna be a quiet ride. Let's see how far this bar is.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Right, so that was a dispatch. I'm gonna lay slide for now. And we discovered another landmark in the meantime. Okay, where's the bar exactly? Oh, the one red. You kind of need to repaint this, dude. Some of that paint
Drink,
is
fellas.
off.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
A bunch of these guys. I see 1, 2.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Rusty, if you will, you can hit him. Other than that, you the only 2 persons here around here, I guess. All right.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Really? Okay, that's already sus.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Okay. Is that the truth? Or... No, I don't think that's the truth. And then again... Don't have anything for... a lie. So I'm gonna doubt this.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular 5th columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
What about the relationship?
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
I think that's a flat-out lie.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You look down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
So, unless she was breaking into homes and getting books, you found a book with your name inscribed on it.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Okay, so we have another person of interest.
So what next?
Next stop has got to be the bowling alley.
Okay, say so. I mean, that's the only destination that I have available though. Okay, got it.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, Code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
No, hold up. I want to go to the bowling alley. You said bowling alley. It's okay, don't worry. As you said, has to be the bowling alley. Okay, and it's actually close. Okay. Is he playing around already, or?
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
8.
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
All right. Through where?
That's one heck of a Sunday.
Through the back.
Down the left side of the alley.
What's the special of the day?
Oh,
sister, I
is
was
it that
so
then?
tight I
If you
couldn't
say
walk.
left.
Why is the word abbreviation
It's the latest
so
thing.
long?
I mean, that's the only door, unless it's outside. Nope. It should be.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Why are you running? Ah, for crying out loud.
There!
I guess we're taking a random car. Cool. I'll try to bring
What
it
are
in
you
one
waiting
piece.
for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Wait.
These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Chloe.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Did you just...
Another runner. Or at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Ow.
He's going through the square.
I hope the people see him in time to get out of the way.
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps.
I'm not.
That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
Damn, okay, we trashed it.
Give it
car.
up, LAPD.
Automatic coin machines are right here.
Alright. Again, question is, why do they always run? Miss. They're guilty or something. Ah, okay, we got an achievement over there. So now it's just a station. Got it. Hopefully it's close. Can I do a U-turn over here? I can. Perfect.
Any Central unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3.
Okay, that's a dispatch. Thought for a second it might be related to the case. And I think it should be on my right. Yeah. Okay. Just straight. It's right here. Cool. Okay, so where are we going? I believe what's to meet with the captain.
Straight through. Captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Okay. Downstairs was... No, that's interview room. I was expecting Phelps to just kick down the door.
Hey, don't
Was
mind
it
me.
here, right? Yeah. Cool.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Oh.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
Yeah, because Jameson did say me and my friends, but he did not finish the sentence. So, yeah. Oof. Okay.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Alright. Okay, so I guess we're using the...
Door knocking all morning, but I got to make in the car in the end.
Ah, here. Cool. I thought I had to go in one of the
Operator,
rooms.
give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks.
Okay. Is that the only place? Or... We still have police station, yeah, but I don't think we have anything else here. So the apartment it is. I guess we're gonna have interrogations later on at the station. That's why it's not finished
Let me
marking.
pose a question.
Depends. What you got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
I mean, as bad as it sounds, yeah, Rusty's right on that, but that doesn't make it right in the long run. Too many cases that had innocent people thrown inside. And maybe a lot of the time for just the sake of having somebody pin the crime, and I was about to hit that guy, and this is not the way. Right, I need to turn back. Sorry guys. Now this is illegal. I don't wanna turn my siren on. Gotta say, not a lot of damage with the siren off. Cool. Cool. Catherine's apartment. You're gonna make me climb stairs. Well, it's gonna be like what? 4th floor, 5th? Or how many floors there here?
McCaffrey is in
6.
apartment 6.
Each is gonna be where? So I'm assuming this is 1, 2, 3. 1st floor. There's all like 3 doors. Rooms 5, 6. Okay, this way. It's here.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
I guess we kicking it in. Great. Time. Oh, is this the other half? I think it is. Long before you are healed, then you can come home. Have put your things back into your old room with a lock on the door for your privacy. And you can come and go as you please. I will care for you and you can return to your normal life. I know your address has changed, so I cannot be sure this letter will find you. But I pray that it does, and that you consider that what I have said. I love you very much, and I pray every night that you are safe and that one day you will knock on my door and the rift between us will be mended. With love and understanding, your mother.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Yeah, that it does. And what about the book?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Alright, if you say that. Oh. That's a lot of blood on that shirt. And we have a tire iron, which was in the cutscene, if I'm not mistaken. Come on.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
This is from the bowling alley.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Yeah, sure thing, Rusty. But I think can pin it for something else.
I told you where he might be. That's the best I can do.
Okay, I'm just curious to see if there's more.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Okay. Here are stairs. Goes to the roof. Okay. There he is.
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
Son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Come on. Helps. Don't stop. Lay down.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Looks like he is. Come on, give me the tackle.
There he is, officer!
Give me the tackle option. Gotta get close.
Give it up, LAPD!
Damn, he's a fast one. Come on, I think this should be the chance. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
And an extra punch for good measure.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up.
Unless,
I
yes.
think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. So what's that Dahlia fuck?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Okay.
KGPL to any unit. The citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for any Central unit.
Okay, that's another dispatch call, and I should be close if I'm not mistaken. Should be just straight ahead. Or maybe I need to do another a quick left. No, I think it's through. Can go through the tunnel. And then at some point it should be on my left. Yeah, cool. Nice and easy. I mean, I don't think Jameson could have done it, to be honest. He's a weird individual.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Okay.
Don't fail me, young Phelps.
I'll try not to. She said Tiernan one. Let's start with him because we haven't talked with him at all.
Only if I guarantee he'll walk.
Just
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Okay. What?
No, don't go! No. We both want the truth here.
Yeah, I just wanted to review evidence. Keep misclicking right pawn rings, time of death. Don't have a lot. Okay, Tyrion. Let's
Can
see.
you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
I think I just saw potential evidence. This is from that one. McCaffrey testifies to seeing a victim enter a hotel with Tiernan on the night of murder. I mean, he's not telling the truth. He's fidgeting. Could be a doubt. Okay, let's see what happens if I press a lie.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
I have faith in the Lord. Do you, senor? No, sorry.
This would be the only thing.
I'm no hood. I'm a king.
And that kind of proves like more than friends. Even... I don't know, I'm gonna risk it.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this?
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that kind of lines up with was the time of death, like after midnight.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
You trying to sit me down?
He's kind of lines up with what McCaffrey said. So he's not lying. Is he telling the truth? I don't know. I'm gonna use an intuition here. Let's see what. Right. So it's either truth or doubt. What was the transcript? Midnight is okay. You're saying Evelyn stole it. She wanted something of his. I don't know if do I have the transcript up until I don't know. I think I have. Just want to see with McCaffrey how exactly did he put it. Okay, that's Captain Pinkers, right? Central Police. Okay, here we go. Why would you lend your book? She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from the apartment lights to my face. That's really okay. This, not sure if it's entirely the truth here. I don't know, I'm gonna doubt this. I don't think it's the truth.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Right, that was a hard one.
McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Okay, alibi.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
So you're not telling the truth. It's a doubt. What do I have? Iron stain, victim last seen, hotel. Store owner Robbins testifies victim bought whiskey for a boy after an argument. He was not already drunk, right? Because he said going back to the hotel for a drink. Let's see what happens if I press lie.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought.
Okay.
And
I'm not lying. She got up and left. That was it.
Okay. I think it's the liquor purchase here from what we said to him.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Damn, okay.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
You're not telling the truth. But, this is a tire iron, actually. Or is this considered as a lug wrench as well? I don't know if the tire iron and the lug wrench is the same. I don't think so. I don't think I can put this. I see what if I press
I want the
right.
truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment and planted a lug wrench there.
I didn't do that, and there's no way you can prove any different.
I think he's right. I mean, I do have the tire iron, but we didn't get a chance to see if there was a sign of break-in. No.
You're off the hook, for now.
So he's not telling the truth. I'm gonna doubt it.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
What? We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
No, okay.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. A big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
So I got it right on the doubt. What we said, it was similar with the lie?
Guy was willing to write his own mother after I sweated him.
Okay. So I wonder if I would have accused of lying and used the tire iron, if it was right as well. Don't know if I don't remember if in the game there could be like
you ready to answer some questions?
2 right answers.
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Okay, alibi.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
We didn't get to see any manuscript. That's not the truth. Missing rings. Do I have anything? Oh, torn letter addressed to Evelyn. Pieces found in possession of victim McCaffrey. This could be a lie. Let's see what happens if I do a lie. So he's no truth, that's for sure. So I'm leaning towards doubt or lie.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
I mean, the only thing that can prove that is the torn letter. But then again, we don't know time that could have gone the other half. I'm gonna risk with this.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
Right.
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
So it was actually right. The right choice, but it was a weird way to get around it. Right.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I was about to say, is that the truth? Could be a doubt. Victim's body, okay, handbag. This is not helping. Lipstick. Tina testifies to threats of violence against victim. Oh, okay, let's see what happens if I accuse of lying.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Okay, yeah. Because Tiernan says so. It's not exactly great evidence.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Really? Oh. And I don't get the option to charge him?
He can't really help me.
Is it Tiernan in the end? Oh, and also...
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Have phone available? Okay.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Oh.
Thanks, ma'am.
Right. So, wait, where are we going then?
What do you think?
Put the heat to one of them, Phelps. Your choice.
So, okay, let's see with Tiernan. Can we... Oh, wait, that's film room. Do they have anything new,
You
or...?
spoken to McCaffrey? I can go, it's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James.
Oh.
Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
Ah, we have events prior to murder.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning. Very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
You're not telling the truth. Let's see if...
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Is this... Okay, what does it write here? McAfee testifies to Tiernan, confessing and asking for help disposing of evidence.
No way. Nope. Do I need to find someone to look after me?
I guess it's again he said, and let's see who is in the right.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
Damn it. Okay. No, hold up. We're gonna leave interrogation. What was the point of the phone call? Which said, like, yeah, McCaffrey assaulted a woman as well, dishonorable discharge and all that.
Drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
What's the point? Okay, we do have the question.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, that's an outright lie.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Because we have it on the record.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Whoa. Okay, that went... Okay, so we have Tiernan, which he seemed unsure if he did it or not. And then we have McCaffrey, or whatever his name is, Grovno. And he's kind of showing that he's violent. And he's glad that what happened to Evelyn is alright. I think I'm gonna pin it on Grosvenor, on McCaffrey. Because Tiernan, he might have done it, but then again he was very drunk. And it's very unsure waters, like if he did it yes or no. But with McCaffrey, we have on the record officially that he did assault women and all that. Yeah, McCaffrey, you're going down.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
I mean, I really hope I charged right. Because, yeah, could have been... Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ugh. They got 5 stars, sure. Grosvenor McCaffrey can write a tell-all memoir from his cell on death row. I mean, yeah, in the end it could have been Tiernan as well. And really not remembering. But yeah, I leaned more towards McCaffrey because he had a history already and he just showed us how aggressive he can get. So yeah, higher chances that he went apeshit on her. Unless, I don't know, it's somebody else and everybody's spinning all these murders. But yeah, guess we'll see. Gotta say, again, couple of those questions, the face was not moving a lot. And I'm happy that I managed to get them correctly. But yeah. Yes, we'll see. For now, I'm gonna leave it here for this case and episode, and I'll see you next time. So hopefully you enjoyed this part, guys. But as always, don't forget to take care.